as part of the Christmas in the Valley celebration. And Don, presiding commissioner, you said no to her request. And so I sent out like a sunshine law request asking what the policy was and several other things. And so when you sent me the information about the policy, you said you cited a Missouri revised statute, basically. And then I sent a follow-up and asked you if there were any other policy that you had in place. And you said the statute is our policy. So does that mean that there is no other policy other than the statute that you gave me?
Correct.
Okay. See, that's what I wondered about, because I got this from the newspaper. You published it in October of 2012.
Yes.
It says county courthouse used by groups. And basically you say, ask Virginia, and then you say that the request will be approved. And the only caveat is groups that continually use the courthouse and leave it dirty or out of order may be asked to pay for maintenance, security, or find another meeting place. So isn't this a policy?
No, it's not an adopted policy by the commission. That was the previous commission. We were having some issues with courthouse use. It was becoming a problem as far as, well, the main thing we had was we had conflicts. People were showing up thinking they could use the courthouse, and they hadn't even called. And so we discussed that, and the previous commission decided not, or took no action on adopting the policy. That's just a newspaper article. Although some of those things in there are probably guiding principles, I would say, for me at least.
So would it be fair to say then that any position that the county courthouse may take on something that they would adopt are no longer in effect whenever a new commission takes office?
The policy handbook is reviewed by the commission each year.
Okay.
And we have an employee handbook and a policy handbook, and yeah, we look at it and we entertain changes every year.
So do you routinely put things in the newspaper as the presiding commissioner of Iron County that aren't true? Obviously, if this isn't a policy, it's not true. And it says the county commission has been working hard to improve. Many local groups and governments are using the courthouse for their meetings. That being said, the use of the courthouse become a little bit of a management issue. The commission would like those wanting to use the facility to follow this procedure. So isn't it a procedure then, at least? And does that mean that procedures change every time someone new takes office?
I would say that if someone wants to use the courthouse, they probably should contact the courthouse personnel, and she's usually the most convenient contact person.
Yeah. Well, I understand, but that doesn't answer my question. The question I asked you is, do the procedures change whenever the members of the commission change? That's what I asked.
Each commission runs the courthouse a little differently, I would say.
Okay. So then we can say that just whatever you may put in the newspaper just basically isn't true?
No.
Or it won't be true as soon as another election takes place then?
No, I mean...
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where you're...
Now, realize you're being taped, so be careful.
Yeah. When I was in here before, it was kind of, you know, up to the commission. And I don't know if we've ever set a...
See, that was
we don't have a written policy.
written policy that I'm aware of. I mean...
We go by the statute.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I don't know on that.
I also asked under the request if anyone had ever been denied the use of the courthouse. And I didn't really get an answer for that, so I'm going to ask again. Has anyone ever been denied use of the courthouse other than Melissa? During your tenure in office, let's say?
Probably. I mean, people ask about the courthouse used all the time, and sometimes it's just things that are like outside of the ken of what a courthouse would be used for.
Okay. So could you give me a specific example then?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. That's all I got.
That's it?
Yes.